Hello everyone. The newly elected DA leader John Steenhuisen was quick to turn his focus to the 2024 national election and vowed to stop an ANC-EFF coalition government after he was re-elected to lead the party for a second term. Steenhuisen, who was the first elected as the federal leader of the party in 2020, defeated former Johannesburg Mayor Mpho Phalatse to retain his position at the end of the two-day National Congress held at the Galafa Convention Center in Johannesburg. Delegates who started voting early on Sunday morning also retained most of the top structure's leadership, including Helen Zille, who was elected uncontested as the Federal Council chairperson. John Steenhuisen declared the EFF as the party's number one enemy and said, "I commit to the DA to fight back against the EFF at every turn with the ultimate aim of defeating the Doomsday Coalition that could seal South Africa's fate next year." He also used the speech to canvass for next year's election. He called on South African voters to remove the ANC by voting his party. He said, "That is why, during the remaining months before the next year's election, the DA will make it our number one priority and do absolutely everything in our power to prevent an ANC-EFF Doomsday Coalition from taking power. I want to be unequivocal about the DA's views on this. The day that an ANC-EFF government takes over, it will be doomsday for South Africa. The cold, hard truth is that the Doomsday Coalition between the ANC and EFF has already taken over Johannesburg and Ekurhuleni with the help of its little proxies." Steenhuisen criticized the ANC for failing the country over the past 30 years, saying it had proven itself to be opponent of progress in the country, while also lambasting the EFF, saying it will make the collapse of Zimbabwe look like a dress rehearsal and leave all South Africans destitute. He said because the DA is the only party that is big enough and strong enough to stop Julius Malema, the EFF Doomsday Coalition will plunge the country into ethnic and racial conflict, the likes of which it has never witnessed before. Steenhuisen said the DA was the alternative government in waiting because the realistic prospect of the ANC being dragged below 50% in next year's national election presented a moment to radically reshape South African politics. He claims South Africans no longer expected the DA to be an opposition party, let alone just one party among many. He said South Africans now expect us to step up and become the leader of the alternative government. We are knocking at the door of the union buildings. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.